party. Let's show everybody at home how much fun we're having. Let's hear it. Woo! Come on. We want to make them feel like they want to be here next year. A little bit more, a little bit more. No, thank you all so much. You are great sports. We welcome everyone who is joining us live stream. We're in for a great evening. We all are here for the same reason. We want to make our community stronger, and we want to make a difference in the lives of women and children. So right now I am announcing that our silent auction is officially closed. So again, silent auction is officially closed, and this is our last call for raffle tickets. That's going to close at 8 o'clock, so you do have about 25 more minutes for that. Just a quick reminder for all of you, if you're enjoying the beautiful centerpieces at your table, they are available for an instant purchase. So just open up your phone, you can instantly purchase the centerpiece at your table. Just think if you're hosting Thanksgiving, you've got all the decoration taken care of because it's so beautiful. We would like to just pay special attention to some of our sponsors, and I know how much fun you guys are having. So if I could have your attention for just a little bit, that would be lovely. You guys are so good, really so good. Back in the day, we had a priest at Loris who would say, if you can't get someone's attention, just start saying, in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit, amen. And that would usually, I'm like, how do you do that? And he's like, I'm a priest. So he could do it. He did grant me special dispensation to tell the story, so that's why I get to do that, just because I will go to confession though still, but just want to let you know. We do want to pay special attention though to our sponsors. So a big thank you to McCoy Group. They are our $7,500 sponsor. This is a new level for us, so thank you to the McCoy Group. We also want to welcome our $5,000 Ruby sponsors. A.Y. McDonald Manufacturing, they are a new sponsor this year. Dubuque Stamping Manufacturing, Dupaco Community Credit Union. I love that. Please, feel free. Peerless Well and Pump. Okay, let's see who can outdo that. Ports and Construction, Prudential, Radio Dubuque. We all thank you for being part of our Ruby sponsorship. Yes, please give them a big round of applause. We'd like to welcome our $2,500 sponsors, Midwest One Bank, as well as Chad and Laura Chandley family, Verena Street Coffee Company, TH Media, Grand River Center, and we have an anonymous sponsor. So we want to thank all of our Ruby sponsors. Our Topaz sponsors, which is at the $1,500 level, is Cummer Masonry. So again, thank you to all of our sponsors. We're also going to slide through all of our $1,000 sponsors. They have been instrumental, and you all know how important it is to have businesses and individuals within our community that believe in making Dubuque stronger, that believe in making and taking care of our neighbors. So we want to thank you no matter what level you are at. We thank you so much for your sponsorship. Let's give a big round of applause to all of our sponsors. Since you're all kind of in the clapping mood, I think we should give a big clap for Tapestry and the beautiful music they provided during the social. And if you liked them, we're going to have a special live auction item that can kind of bring them back into your life, so stay tuned for that. We'd like to recognize our opening door board members. There are so many individuals in the community that have served on the board, that currently serve on the board, that maybe recently finished their terms. We're going to introduce you to them. At this point, we'd like to have all of our board members stand. Just stand up wherever you're at. Stand up so we can recognize you, please. Come on, Michael, you can stand up. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you, all of you. These individuals dedicate a lot of their time and effort to living out the mission of Opening Doors, so we are grateful for all that they do in making sure that Opening Doors is successful. Of course, behind every good board is a great staff, and so we'd like to have the Opening Board staff members please stand at this time. Don't be bashful. Thank you very much. You all do the hard work each and every day, so thank you for your dedication. And finally, we'd like to thank and recognize our Attitude of Gratitude volunteers and committee members. We really can't pull this event off without everybody working behind the scenes. And so to all the fun that you're having tonight, we can directly credit that back to the committee members. So let's give them a big round of applause as well. Now it's time to get this party started. So for many of you, you all know Sister Helen Huey, and I've heard so many wonderful stories, and we each kind of have our own special connection to her. To really recognize the impact that this amazing woman has had, not only within our community, but especially with opening doors, the Sister Helen Hope and Healing Fund has been established. And we want to give a special thank you to Joe and Linda Calapati for establishing this really important endowment fund. We thank everyone who has provided a gift in honor of Sister Helen's amazing work in our community. The support to surpass the $200,000 mark for the special fund, which supports the physical and spiritual health and wellness of women and children that we serve, has been phenomenal. We are so grateful, and we know that this is just the beginning. We're going to have a lot of great things to announce every single year at Attitude of Gratitude, and I know Sister Helen would be so proud to see this organization continue to grow, and I know she'd be so humbled in having this endowment in her name. So thank you to all of you for your support to her. So now it's my pleasure to introduce my partner in crime, Jeff Vossen. So Jeff and I have been doing this. I was trying to remember, Jeff, has it been like 10, 12, 200 years we've been doing this?
I would call it 10.
Maybe 10? Okay.
Yeah.
Jeff has been just a wonderful person who really brings a lot of life to the party. So I know we're going to have fun. Buckle your seatbelts. I never know what he's going to say. But I'm here to say we're going to have a good time together. So, yes. Jeff, thank you for always being willing to partner up.
Absolutely.
And
you're the pro.
No, for all the great work you do. So, of course, the pro left her microphone at the table. So I'm going to go back to my microphone. So you can stall. I'll go over there.
All right. We'll just talk about you in the meantime.
There, you could do that too.
All right. Very good.
All right. Oh, and this one's good.
I'll take my notes. Well, thank you, and thank you, Bobby. Bobby's the real pro here, and let's give her a round of applause. She doesn't get enough credit. Just a couple years on KWWL, right?
Just a few.
All right.
Just a few.
You made that one guy. What's his name again?
I made that one. Ron Steele.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
So Ron is like, you all know Ron is like the star. He's like the best you can ever be. So if you've had a chance to meet him, you know what I'm talking about. And if you haven't, I'm sure you will, because he'll never retire. Because he just loves what he does.
All right. And for those that are young in the audience, you don't watch news on TV, he's on the news. It's like 9 o'clock or something like that. That still happens. So, all right. Excellent. So here we are. Attitude of Gratitude. Wow, we got a good crowd again. And it's been a couple years since I've done this event, obviously. We took last year off. I hope you joined us virtually if you did. If you've been here 5 years or more, just give me a round of applause for yourselves. Don't raise your hand. Don't raise your hand, sir. Applaud for yourself. There you go. Yeah. 5 years or less, brand new. Who's new to the crowd tonight? Give me applause.
Hey.
All right. Thanks for coming tonight. And those that brought you tonight, thank them as well. So we've got a little bit of a live auction thing here. I start off by saying this is not a professional deal or situation. I am just a guy that stands up here, yells a number, forgets it. We raise it, we go somewhere else, and somebody else raises their hand. We just keep on going. So I apologize for any mistakes I make, and if you end up buying something for $3,000 tonight, it's okay. It's going towards a good cause. Opening Doors is a wonderful, wonderful organization. I served on the board for 9 years. I say that as a way of telling you I know why I'm here and why I'm standing up here, and I'm making you guys raise your hands. So let's get it going. Bobby, you want to go ahead and get us started off in that first auction item, and we'll get you guys all home by 10:30 tonight.
Awesome. And he's just kidding. It's not going to be 10:30. All right. The first live auction item is our tapestry at Convivium. This is is donated by Tapestry and Vivian Urban Farmstead, as well as from our opening board of directors. So you can enjoy an evening with Tapestry in the event space at Convivium. And it also includes a $200 Convivium gift card. So you can have a lot of fun, up to 80 people. And you can make this a family event. You could make it a work event, a reunion, a Christmas party. There's a lot of fun things that you can do with this, because when you have good music, good food, and a good environment, then the party's already started.
All right, party, talking about, you mentioned the parties, Bobby, that you and I have been to. Let's not talk about some of the stuff that's happened, but let's just have some fun, right? So, all right, starting bid on Tapestry and the Convivium. Bring all your friends, maybe the people that you're sitting with right now at the table. So does somebody give me a starting bid of $100, easy night, $100 with all your friends. I got $100, Larry, looking for 200. Looking for 200 here, I got 200, give me 300, somebody give me 300. I see somebody waving their program in the back, that's gonna count if I see it. So I got 200 here, let's go 300, somebody give me $300. I got 300 right there, Kim, thank you. Looking for $400, $400 for Tapestry and some fun at Convivium. I'm at 300 right now, looking for 4. There's 400 right there, thank you. Looking for $500. Somebody give me some $500 this side of the room, be part of the event too. $400 over here, looking for 5. Somebody over here for 5, looking for 400 right back here. I'm looking for 5 right now. 5 right here, looking for 6. 6. We got $600 right here. Go ahead, $700. Looking for $700. Anybody around over here? $700. I got 600 here. 600 going once. 600 going twice. $700. Anybody? $600 sold right over here. $600. Raise your hand again. I missed where you were at. Thank you. Right there. Hey, Ann, we want to make sure we get them all set up with Qtego, right? You got them? 600? Good. Very good.
Awesome, Jeff. This is a great start. So we're off to live auction number 3, and that's the Florida condo, donated by Greg and Nancy Adams from Remax Advantage Realty. The package includes a 4-day, 3-night stay at a 3-bedroom, 2-bath condominium in Kissimmee, Florida. The condo is located just minutes from Disney, and it includes a pool, hot tub, and a grand game room. So you had me at Disney. I love Disney.
How many beds did you say?
This is our item number 2, and it's for 4-day, 3-night stay at the condo.
All right. So just a bunch of people can go. 3
Yes,
bedrooms.
absolutely.
My wife is telling me 3 bedrooms. She must know. All right. She knows all things. Right? Right? You know, okay.
She knows everything.
Got it. Very good. So we're going to get that started. Let's give me a $300 bid on that one. Just go ahead and give me a $300 bid. Get started. Go down to Florida for 4 nights or 4 days, 3 nights. $300 bid down to Florida. 300 right here. Looking for $400. I got 400 here. Let's look at $500. Go 500. I got 400 right here. Looking for 500. 400 right here. This is cheap. Let's go. $500. Somebody in the room, give me $500. You didn't all bid on the silent auction and waste all your money, I hope, already. So I've got 400 right here, looking for 5. Go 450. Somebody give me 450. Anybody for 450? I got 400 right now, looking for 5. Somebody give me 450. I got 450 back there. Don't worry about raising your hand or screaming. I got you if you do it. I'm at 450. Go 500. I got 500. Go 550 back here. 550. 600. 600. 650. Yes. There we go. 650. 700. $700. Anybody else want to play? I got $700. 750 back here. 700 right here, looking for 750. And that's a no, maybe? You're talking? Her husband's not even here. So I've got, let's see, $700 looking for 750. I got 750 over there, thank you. It's $800, 800 right here. Go back over here, 850. $900, 950. 1,000, 1,050. You were in at 650 a long time ago. So I got 1,000. 1,050 back over here. 1,100. 1,100. There we go. 1,150. 1,200. See, this is really easy, actually. 1,150 back here. 1,200. Anybody else? 1,200, thank you. 1,250 now. 1,250. I usually applaud when we get to 1,000. Let's get a round of applause to these guys. So we're at 1,200. We're going to be at 1,250 when you nod. Maybe. I got 1,200 going once. Matt, how are you doing? You still with me? Good. I got 1,200 going once. Oh. 1,250, 1,250. That's just a noise. Okay, 1,200 going twice. And sold right here for $1,200. Thanks, Judy.
All right, Jeff, we're already up to live auction number 3, and this is our Ultimate Gold Card Car Wash, and this is donated by Doug Ton and Chuck Ton from Miracle Car Wash. The 1-year Ultimate, yeah, you can fly.
Yeah.
I love a clean car, absolutely. The 1-year Ultimate Gold Card includes unlimited ultimate full-service car washes on one vehicle for 1 year, and it also includes a 10% discount on any reconditioning services. So, especially now that the snow, we saw a little bit of snow falling.
Let's not talk about snow, Bobby. It gets everybody in a bad mood.
But you put your car through the car wash and you can just forget about the snow. Like,
Good
it's all
mood,
clean.
yes.
All
Bad
clean.
mood, snow, clean car, good mood.
I love it.
Good. Very good. So, yes, snow's coming, clean car, good things. I'm going to give you a second to think about this and figure out how high you're going to bid. Who is a Yellowstone fan in the room? Okay, all right. I think there's a Miracle Car Wash on the Yellowstone Ranch. You know why I say that? Who watches Yellowstone? There isn't a single truck in that show that's ever dirty. And they're constantly driving on gravel roads. All right. Now you know what I'm
They
at.
probably have a 1-year membership at Miracle Car Wash.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they come to Dubuque, they wash their trucks, they drive back to Montana, or wherever it's at, and they do their thing. All right. Good show, though. All right. So, popular item. I'm going to try to get as many people as we can, but let's get this started at $300. Got 300 looking for $400. I got 400 back here, go back 500, 600 over here. I got 500 here looking for 600, 600, thank you, 700. 700 going down 800. 800, I got 700 right here looking for $800. $800 back over here, $900. I'll go 900. 900 back to you for 1,000. Nobody else is raising their hand, but I'm at $1,000 already. Give them a round of applause. 1,100 bucks. 1,100, 1,200. 1,200 back over here. I'm at 1,100 looking for 1,200 clean car every single day. $1,100. $1,100 right now looking for 1,200 from somebody else. My other guy dropped out. I'm at 1,100 looking for 12. 1,100 going once. 1,100 going twice. And thank you, Brian. $1,100. Appreciate it. Uh-oh, hang on a second.
No, you're not in trouble.
Oh.
This is a great part of our night. So
What don't I know?
So normally we do a couple of live auction items, but then we start to kind of focus in on why we're here.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell me that we're going to double down on that one.
Well, you could, yes.
Think Chuck and Doug would mind?
No.
Actually, we've already
They
got
would love
permission.
it. They offered it.
All right, double down. Who knows a double down thing? If you were raising your hand before, you can now buy this also for 1,100 bucks. Thank you. Got it. 1,100 bucks back over here too as well.
Thanks, Andy.
Somebody from Q-Tago get that? Thank you, Andy. Very good. Now I'm not in trouble.
You're not in trouble at all.
All right, good.
In fact, you're doing an excellent job, Joe. So
Yeah.
we're going to take a break for just a second, and we're going to talk a little bit about Empower Life. And so this is really the way that we all can get involved at whatever level that you want to. And I think to really understand the impact of what tonight means to Opening Doors and Teresa Shelter and the Francis Apartments, it's probably is more powerful to hear from those who actually have been through those experiences, who have utilized the services at those different areas of their life. And tonight we're just really blessed to have two former residents who are going to kind of share their experience. So Marie, she really has a wonderful, beautiful story. And if you ever wondered the impact that you all can make on any one individual's life or really within Opening Doors, all you need to do is listen to her story. She first shared her experience in 2018, and after listening to her heart, it brought her back to us in 2020, and she's here to share more. So Marie, please come on forward.
Good evening. So, a man walks into a bar. It was just a joke. Good evening, everybody. Everybody looks so beautiful tonight, and I am really pleased and humbled to have been invited back to this awesome event. My name is Marie, and as some of you may remember me from my last appearance, at that time I was living in Mississippi following a year stay at the Teresa shelter. I entered the shelter in 2017 after becoming sick and losing everything. I wasn't ready though. Through my time at the shelter back then, I was able to get a job, to save money, to build relationships, and to start living a clean and healthy lifestyle. After maintaining that for a while and living at the shelter, I decided my next step was to move to Mississippi to be closer to my daughter and my grandkids. And I missed them so much. I went there and I was there a year and a half. I actually came to this event from Mississippi. But after soul searching and trying to find my passion again, I realized that I would not find it in Mississippi. So I was ready to come back to Dubuque. I started making plans very quickly. I called my previous employer, and they told me that I was always welcome back, and I was ecstatic. So as things started to fall into place, I realized that I didn't have any place to stay, so I called Heather. And I said, Heather, I just want to come back because I found something here. And she said, no problem, come on. I got here March 14th. 2 days. They shut everything down on Monday, the 16th. And I was like, God, I didn't come back to stay at the shelter again. I don't want to do that. But I had learned that sometimes I needed to shut up and listen. And so I was lying in bed one night and I said, God, I can't. And I clearly heard him say that you won't go back to where you've already been. So I said, okay, I'm just going to bide my time and see what happens. I got a job. One day I had a phone interview, the next day a Zoom interview, and the next week I was in training in my little room at the shelter. But hey, so I did that, and then I said, okay, might be time to start looking for a more permanent place. I did the job. Then I got up and I said, well, I'm going to go check out this new apartment building that everybody is talking about. And I went there. The apartments are absolutely gorgeous. So I did the application and all of this. One day I was at the shelter and they called me from the management office and said that they needed to talk to me. They needed to talk to my bank, but I should be in the room. So when I get there, my mouth is dry. Thank you. When I get there, there's a lady, and she instantly calls me by name, but because she was wearing a mask, I didn't realize who she was. And it turns out that she was the regional manager of Full Circle Management, who was the company that owns the building. And she and I had actually worked together. Thank you. I appreciate that. She and I had worked together in Chicago. So we made little niceties, and I went on, did what I needed to do, and I left, and I went back to the shelter. Well, it was 3 days later. I was at a doctor's appointment, and she called me. And the first thing I thought was, oh, Lord, something has gone wrong with this apartment. And I said, is everything okay? She said, everything is fine. I want to talk to you about something else. So I said, okay. When I was done with my appointment, I called her and she picked me up. And she said, this morning my property manager walked out. She said, I live in Chicago and I work in Chicago, but I need somebody in Dubuque. She said, I was driving to Dubuque this morning and I just said, God, what am I gonna do? And she said, God said, call Marie. I am so grateful that she was obedient to the word of God because, because here I am. So not only did I get the job, the apartment, the job, I was working 2 jobs, keeping busy, doing everything that I could do to stay positive. But what I found out was, in watching people, is that during my time at the shelter, I learned some valuable lessons for myself. I learned that homelessness, there's a stigma attached to it, and you don't have to be in a bad space. You could just miss a couple checks and everything can go south. So I was good. I was good. So much. God is just, I know that the ways that everything from the apartment to the job to even the furnishings, everything just fell into place. And I believe that God was working through other people for me because it was my time. It is my time. I just had my 63rd birthday. I am living my best life. I don't think that it's a coincidence that the company I work for is called Full Circle, because here I am, full circle. Everything has just been wonderful. Every day is a new opportunity to speak life, to encourage, to support, and to let people know that if it can happen for me, it can happen for you. All you got to do is want it. You take one step, somebody else will take 2. And that's true, because I'm standing here today telling you that it works. Tonight, in the spirit of paying it forward, one of our tenants, who is also, a former resident of the Teresa Shelter, came up with this great idea to host a community garage sale in our building. We have 36 units, and out of those units, everybody donated something, and we sold the stuff to each other, And we did. That was the point. We were raising money. So she said, when she proposed that we do this, that whatever money that we made, we donated to Opening Doors. So, Christy Fenwick, the tenants of 15th Street Apartments, and me, we'd like to give you this check and to say thank you, God, and thank you, Opening Doors.
Shares in our gratitude to you that you and all of your roommates and your fellow tenants really banded together to pay it forward. We're just so inspired. We promise that if God comes knocking on our door, we'll listen to. All right? We promise you that. Also tonight, if you were watching last year when we were doing our live streaming, we were blessed enough to, during our virtual event, have Morgan share her story, and
We were all so moved, and many of you expressed this as well, that we invited her back because her continued connection to our organization is so powerful, and we thought it was important for her to share an update with you all so you could hear it from her firsthand. So thank you so much.
So how do you take the stage after that? You know, at the shelter, we actually call her Mama Bear. It's clear, you can see why. Hi, my name is Morgan Miller. I'd like to start off by thanking you for welcoming me back this year. Last year, in the midst of the pandemic, we had to do everything electronically, so it's nice to see everyone's smiles and eat the food, because that was great. If you remember last year, I was able to share a bit of my story. The focus was really on the fact I was risking my children being with me. I was in a spot where I could have lost my daughter, and then I was 5 months pregnant with my middle son. Yes, my middle son. So obviously, if you guys are parents, you know that your children mean the world to you. There's nothing that you want to do for them. So I actually ended up at the shelter with what I call an emergency backpack. I've had one of the emergency backpacks since I was a little kid, 8, 9 years old. My mom is also an addict. She struggles with alcohol, and sometimes you're in a situation that you just have to get out. And I had my little sister, so I was always looking after somebody. So when I showed up with my emergency backpack, it's really ironic that it's been with me. And I would be able to just get up and go, because that was necessary. And so I brought that backpack along with another bag that literally was just stuffed with everything baby, because they're crazy and you don't know what you need at any time. I knew that at the time that I was in danger of losing my daughter, and it was my choices that landed me there. I think everyone in this room can relate when I say that our childhood impacts who we are as adults and the things that we experience and how we take them. I had an addict as a mother. I followed the same path, except I did drugs, which in my head, I don't know, we're just gonna leave that one. So unfortunately, with the trauma that I had as a child, ranged from mental, sexual, physical abuse. And I learned to cope with it with drugs. And, you know, looking at my daughter, you don't want to be that person in her life. I didn't want to be like my mother. Heck no. So we had to face the facts. When DHS told me that they had to remove Rosalind from my care because I was her sole caretaker for a minute, I kind of had that realization that it was now or never. So she was removed from me on a Friday, March 6th, and she was back in my care Monday on March 9th. I had completed 28 job applications that weekend, secured a bed at the Teresa shelter. I swear I called like every hour just to make sure. Like they knew of me before they even got to work that Monday. And then I got myself into substance abuse treatment. So because I was able to enter a safe place, the shelter, and that I did have additional help with care, you know, she was able to come back to me. If I didn't have the shelter, I probably wouldn't have my kids. And let me tell you, I would never believe that I'd be speaking here tonight, especially again, in front of all of you. So when I got to the shelter, I quickly learned that being at the shelter, the staff are there to help you in whatever ways you need. Whether it is a crisis in the first couple of days, they're able to help in whatever ways you need, from crisis and basic needs, or just having a heart-to-heart conversation with you. They're always there to help. I was able to lean on them for support, and without realizing it, the place that I was told in order to keep my daughter was the place I ended up calling home. I still call it home. I said, let's go home. Let's go visit. Let's go say hi. Rosalind loves coming still. Luxander loves coming. So, like, when they say that it's more than 4 walls and a roof, it is way more than 4 walls and a roof. I mean, it's unbelievable. I also learned that everybody deals with trauma. Even if you think you've had the perfect life, I mean, there's trauma in there somewhere. And nobody's trauma can be compared on a scale of bad to worse, because that's where it goes. Everyone experiences it differently. They have different points of views. Like my sister, she'd never do anything wrong in her life. It's amazing. So with this realization, I was able to say, oh, I get it now, and start to heal a bit. And the shelter was there for those good days and the bad days. And, it was amazing when we celebrated my 1 year sober there. Because I didn't think I'd be there. I never thought I would get there. And two, we had a whole sign. It was awesome. Like, I wasn't alone. Like, I realized, this is family. Like, you're okay. I never thought that I'd have someone have my back. Just because as a kid, I had never had someone to have my back. So it was amazing, and it's one of those things that heal you. And, with that, I have a lot more coping skills that they've helped me with. Sorry, I keep looking at the camera. So they've taught me a lot of skills to help deal with those things instead of turning to drugs or turning to something obnoxious. So I'm able to distract myself. And when the program is set up to help people get back on their feet experiencing homelessness. And with those, I learned a lot of new skills, like how to budget. We budgeted each month, by the way. They're pretty good about that. On you about that. We set weekly goals, which were always my favorite. I love setting a goal and attaining a goal, especially when it's visual. Long-term goals, we were scheduled out to 3 months. One of those apartment things, yeah. And then I got a job almost immediately, which is where I met my husband. And I started going back to school, which is one of my favorite things in the world, by the way. And I got my driver's license, which I never thought I would get back. So that's awesome. It's legal to drive now. And there was also a family that was able to donate a car to the program, which came to me. Thank you so much, because that made everything available as well. And I was able to save nearly $10,000 because I was able to get to work. I didn't have to lean on anybody at that point. And it was amazing. During that year, they talked about the groups that we were doing earlier. Those were amazing. Heather led the trauma group, which was, obviously, I participated in that one a lot. And then we also did a life skills, and there was a cooking class. Oh, that was delicious. So I was able to learn new skills every day is what I'm saying. So in this shelter, it's not just a place to stay. It is a life-changing experience. And when you go in there, you gotta take it seriously. Some people don't, but I did. It was a bittersweet moment in May when I got approved for an apartment. And I was so excited because I've been at the shelter for 14 months. At the shelter, we call a week a shelter year, just so you have it. So after 14 months, I was there. I was like, yes, I have an apartment. I think I called every single day, 3 or 4 times a day for the first 3 months. I was terrified. I'm like, why are you guys left me here? What are we doing here? But it felt so good to be able to see my children play in their own space. I didn't have to worry about anything. Every time I called and I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing, they're like, you're okay. You're okay. It's okay. You got this. You made it through the last 14 months. You can keep going. And that's what I've done. I've kept going. And I can always turn to them and say, hey, I need a little backup. They're always there to support me. Like, I still come and visit. I still come and hang out. Not nearly as much, but I've learned a lot, and it's incredible. And my life is so different now. I've been sober for nearly 2 years. It'll be 2 years in February. I have a job I'm doing really well at. I have my savings account still. I promise I haven't blown through it. And I have a reliable vehicle. I'm going back to school this January. And then, you know, I did get married in May, and I had my third child, Griffin, in July. I think I might be crazy. I have 3, 2 and under. At least I know a little bit more what I'm doing now, sort of. Never know with kids. But my husband and I are striving we're doing great. I love that we can actually provide for the children now, because when I had Rosalind, you know, we were hopping from hotel to hotel, and I didn't know if I'd be sleeping there that night or if we'd have to make a break for it because he couldn't pay. So now when I look back, it's just outstanding. When I'm doubting anything or need an ear, I still stop by at the shelter. Should have just made this bullet-pointed list, to be honest. And I remember going to the shelter, and that first night was rough. Okay, you don't sleep your first night. Nobody sleeps the first night. But you know, it gets easier. And now, looking back, I couldn't be more grateful. You know, I was able to heal. I was able to build relationships, like Marie, and just learn and grow. Like, I'm not that kid that I was when I entered, because I felt like a lost child when I entered the shelter. And now I feel like I can do something, like coming up and speaking in front of all of you and not crying. So, you know, as I sat down to write the speech, I glanced over to what was my emergency backpack, and you know, it really brings you back, because that backpack basically I've had all my life. And you know, it's empty. It's unpacked. I know where I'm going to be sleeping. I know that it's safe. I know that I have my children, and I don't have to fight to survive anymore. We just do. So, thank you.
Morgan, we're really glad that you unpacked your emergency backpack.
And we're really grateful for you in sharing your story. It takes a lot of courage. So thank you. And Marie, or Mama Bear, because I do think that that's like a most appropriate nickname for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for really showing us how much we all can be in community together, how we all can be here for each other. And that's why we have Empower a Life tonight. So that is the next section of our evening. And I am so thrilled to share with you that we're going to fill up the heart. And to do that, all you need is your phone. And if you don't have the app logged onto your computer or to your little mini computer, your phone, we do have staff members, volunteers who can come and help you. So just raise your hand. Somebody can come over and help you make a gift. But now's the time that we do want you to get your phones out. We want you to give your attention to your phone for just a little bit. Click on that donate button and think about how you would like to make a difference in Marie or Morgan and other young women, mature women, children, how we can all together make a difference. And as we start to kind of show where we're at with the heart, which we already can see that we're in a really good space because we're very, very fortunate to have a kind of a lead gift from Joe and Linda Calapati. They've given us $30,000 to kick off our goal towards $60,000. So yes, big round of applause. We're already more than halfway there, and I can see the hearts out of my peripheral vision flowing. It's hard for us to see the exact numbers from up here, but we know that you all are picking up your phone, so please continue to click on those donate buttons. Think about what this might mean to someone else in the season of thanks and giving.
We are certainly blessed to be here tonight in community with a roof over our head and to have enjoyed a wonderful meal together. So there are different levels and that we are introducing, and when you open up the app, you're going to be able to see it, that we're going to start at that $5,000 level. And that provides 500 nights stay. So it's really easy to break this down as we kind of move on through. Yes! What?
Yeah, just under 50,000 right now.
This is fantastic, you guys. You're making Jeff and I look so good up here. So please, seriously, keep giving those donations. We would love to kick it up there to 60,000. We have until the end of the evening, and this is going to stay open. So even if we continue to go on to other live auction items, and we only have about, 6 more, I think, Jeff?
Yes.
So we don't have a lot of live auction items left. So we're going to move through that, but we would love for you to continue to check out that phone, make a donation. Again, as you make your donations, again, just a quick reminder, $2,500 will get you 250 nights of shelter for someone. Pretty significant, especially when Morgan was saying she 14 months in the shelter before she was able to get into Francis' apartment. So just think about that. Think about the impact that can have. For $500, 50 nights of shelter, $250 is 25 nights, and $100 is 10 nights of shelter. So thank you. Just thank you in advance for what you've already done, what you're thinking about doing, and maybe what you'll do before the evening winds up. So Jeff, are we feeling good about maybe continuing on with our live auction?
We're over 54,000. Well, we just hit 54,000.
Okay, so we're covering up one screen because they are connected. So one of you is getting a cheat look at what we're at, but
We're going to continue on with our live auction number 4. So if you have a program, you don't have to follow along, but if you want more details, I'm going to get off the stage because there's only room for one of us up here.
Oh. All right. I think you should have kept talking until I got to 60,000,
I
Bob.
could have.
Yeah.
Well, you just asked my husband. I can talk all night, so.
Oh, I don't know. Rich has a few words every once in a while he'll throw in there. All right. Marie, real quick, you and I need to join a support group for this. I think it's the Shut Up and Listen thing. Those that know me, maybe agree? Yeah? All right.
We all can do that. We all can do that. Okay,
Yeah.
we're up to live auction number 4, which is the candlelight dinner. This is donated by the Sisters of St. Francis and the leadership team. So you can enjoy a candlelight dinner for 6 at Mount St. Francis in their elegant briar room, and it's prepared by the Sisters of St. Francis leadership team. And I'm telling you, these ladies know how to cook. So it's not only great food, it's a wonderful experience, and then when you share it with friends or family, coworkers, whomever you'd like to add around the table, this is a great opportunity.
And talking about having fun, I mean, these ladies do actually know how to party and have fun. I was talking to them earlier. They were bragging themselves. That's how much fun they like to have. So let's make them happy. Let's support the cause. Let's get some arms in the air tonight here and keep doing the good deals that we do. Morgan did a really, really good job of just kind of detailing some components to opening doors. And for those that didn't have a good sense, I think you did a great job listening, so thank you. But those are the key components that really are what makes this organization so wonderful. So I'm just getting on a soapbox for a second. Ladies in the back, sisters, thank you for donating this. And let's go ahead and get that started let's go $300. Let's give me I got a $300 bid over here. Give me $400 somebody. I got $300 over here, $400. I got $400 right here looking for $500. $500 over here, go $600, Mike, thank you, $700. I got $600 right now looking for $700. I got $700 looking for $800 right here looking for $900, $1,000, $1,100. We got to go really $1,100 right now. Are you slowing down over here? I got $1,100, go $1,200, $1,200, I got $1,200 back over here, $1,300. Anybody else for $1,300 over here? I got $13, thank you. $1,400. We'll go $1,400, I got $13 with a new bidder over here looking for $14, $1,400. $1,400, I got $13 right here. Go $14 here, Mike. We got $13 right now. Give me $14 right now. No? All right, we got $13 here, $14 over there maybe. Anybody else in for $14? I'm at $13. Anybody in the back of the room I'm missing? 1,300 right now. 1,300 going once.
We should give a big round of applause. I mean, because
Yeah.
we're over 1,200. That's our rule, right, Jeff?
Well, it was whatever we want to at any point. Yeah. So perfect. So $1,300, right? 13.
Yeah.
I got 14 over here now. Looking at 15. 1,500. 16. 16 up here anywhere. I got 15. Looking for 16. 1,500. Bobby, that worked. We got $200 more. So we got 1,500, looking for 16, 1,500 going once. Sisters, you're going to be cooking a good meal, right?
You know they will.
Extra glass of wine, maybe. 1,500 going twice, and sold right here to Terry Friedman. Thank you. $1,500. All right, I'm just asking the question. This is an important question. I got Sister Mary Kay give me a nod. Would you like to go double down on this for $1,500 as well? You can also get in at $1,500 and go have dinner with the sisters. Thank you. Very good. $1,500 over here as well.
Fantastic.
By the way, the first bidder gets the extra glass of wine. You guys are just going to have to live with what you get.
The sisters are very fair, so everyone will get an equal experience, Jeff. All right, auction number 5. This is the Thunder Hills for 8, donated by Harris Golf Carts, Honkamp Kruger Company, and Thunder Hills Country Club. You can experience the beauty of Thunder Hills Country Club in Piasta. This package includes 2 foursomes with carts, donated by Harris Golf Carts and Honkamp. Thunder Hills Country Club includes also a $60 dining certificate, so you can enjoy a little food when you're out there on the links. So thanks so much, Honkamp included, and even threw in a bottle of wine, a golf towel, 2 sleeves, balls. You got everything you need for a day on the course.
Awesome. Anybody? I've seen a few of you guys play golf before. This would be a good one for you. I've seen a few people hit this pond here as well. Who's hit that? Who's played Thunder Hills? Worth it, isn't it? Who's hit their ball in that pond on 16? All right, there I got somebody admitting to it. All right, couple foursomes, some dining, some golf balls, golf towels, all that stuff. Starting bid on this. Let's look again. We'll kind of stay with the theme of 300. Go ahead and $300 bid. I get a starting bid of $300. Looking for $300. 400 back over here. Thank you. $500 looking for 500. 400 back over here looking for 5. 500 looking for 4. I'm at 400 looking for 5. I'll go 450 if that matters. We'll go 450. Somebody give me 450. I'm at 400. 450 right here. Looking for $500 now. $500. Anybody want to go $500 golfing at Thunder Hills? It's a good golf course. I got 500 right here. Looking for 550. 550 right here. 600. 600, got 600, now we got 650 right back over here to you guys. I got 600, now 650, 700. Anybody in for 700? I got 650 looking for 7. $700, I got 650 going once. Terry, $700? 700, thank you. 750, 800. 800, 750, 800. 750 going once. You don't want to play golf? 750 going twice. All right, I got it sold right up here for 750. Thank you. Fish, you should have been bidding on that one. Don't be going to the bar now. $100 bid? All right.
All right, we're going to move on to live auction number 6, which is grill season.
All right.
Never too early to start thinking about summer already. So this is donated by Maureen and Kevin Crahan, Opening Doors Board of Directors, DDI, and Mighty Ann Corporation. This fabulous package was donated by the Crahans, and here's everything that's part of it. There's a lot, so hang on. There's the Kramer's Grill Season Meat Box, 45 quarts of 45 quart patio cooler, John Deere Weber grill, $300 in Hy-Vee gift cards, $150 in Kramer's gift card, $150 Family Beer and Liquor Store, $100 for Starbucks, $30 to Cold Stone. There's a lot in that. You can have more than one grill out there, Jeff, with all of that.
Hang on, I got to get my calculator out here. I need to know where to start this thing off at. What do we got? 300, 150. I don't know. We'll just start this off at something. We'll get there. Where's Mr. Kramer at? Did you find a table, Mr. Kramer? Jeff Kramer, you still here? Did we kick you out? Jeff Kramer, you are here. Good. All right. I won't tell you the whole backstory, but Mr. Kramer is here tonight. Instead of cutting meat, stand up, say hi. This is good stuff. No, you're not standing right now. There we go. All right. I'd say if you haven't been down to Kramer's to get meat, go get some. But I already know everybody in this room has probably been there at one point or another. So thank you for everything you do in the community, Jeff, and for everybody that donated to this auction item. So, all right, I don't know. $500 will go from there, and we'll just make sure you guys get a good value. 500 over here, 600. Somebody right here, 600. 600 right, 500 looking at 6. I got 6 right here. 700, 700 over here. Looking for 800 over here. 900 back there maybe. 900. You good? All right, we're at $900. Looking for 1,000. Thank you. You were raising your hand before I even gave you a number. I could have gone 1,500. You would have been there, right? So I got 1,000 over there. 1,100 over here. 1,200. 1,200. 1,300. 1,400. Oh, he's shaking his head no already. 1,300 over here. Let's get somebody up in the middle. I got 1,200. What are we at? We're at 1,300. Thank you. 1,400. 1,500. 1,600. 1,700. Am I missing anybody? I got 1,600. 1,700 now. This is 1,800. I'm at 1,800 for you. Oh, he just gave me that look. He couldn't believe I got to $1,800 on this one. So I'm at 1,800 over here looking for 19. 19, is that a no? I got 1,800 over here looking for 19. Anybody else? You back in at 1,900 over here? You were so anxious to get in. So I got 1,800 going once.
Wait a second, Jay.
Oh.
We got to do the clap. It's over 1,200.
Oh.
We got to do the clap.
That might get us to 2,000.
Absolutely.
I was just trying to get Rich home by 9:30. So I got 1,800, 1,800, 1,900. Anybody think about it while we clapped? I got 1,800 going once maybe, 1,900 looking for 19, 1,800 going twice. All right, and I got it sold over here for 1,800. Thank you.
Jeff, this next one I think is going to get a lot of attention here. This is some rare whiskey donated by Family Beer and Liquor Store. It's Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, asleep many years in the wood.
Boy.
Old Rip Van Winkle is a bottle of rare Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. And according to the owner, Tim Althouse, this bottle is known as a unicorn in the whiskey collecting world, as it is never found in nature or on store shelves. This truly rare bourbon is meant to be shared with friends and family after aging 10 years or being asleep many years in the wood, as it says on the label. So this bottle could really open up some good stories.
Yes. Well done, Bobby. Thank you. And full disclosure, guys, Tim will not give us a second bottle of this one.
Not at all. Not
This
at
is
all.
it. All right. So let's see who's the heavy drinkers around here. Full admission right now on the line. One chance to get this sucker. And by the way, it's not even in yet. I think it's still aging somewhere in Tennessee, Kentucky, somewhere. Kentucky, something like that. They're down there somewhere. All right. Should we start at $100?
No, I think maybe just a little higher than that.
All right. $1,000 bid. That got your attention.
We got a bidder right here.
I got 1,000 here. Can I go 1,100? 1,200. Thanks for the clap. We're at 1,200. Yeah.
Yes, you guys are awesome. It really does work, Jeff.
$1,200 for a bottle of booze.
I love it.
All right. I like this crowd. 1,300, 1,400, 1,500. Anybody else want in? 1,600. Now's your chance. I got 1,500, 1,600. Yes. 1,700. Thank you. I got 2,000, 2,200, $2,400, $2,600, $2,426. Just see how I did that? I went to 200s. It made my job easier. Should we clap again? Sure. These applauses, though, it's hard on my memory. I have a tendency to forget where the heck I'm at. So somebody help me out if I forget. That's why I like you, Bobby. You're with me here. So I got 2,400 looking for 26.
Yes.
24 looking for 26. I stopped adding the hundreds. I got 2,600. 28? 30? That's not the right number.
3,000.
Thank you. 3,000. I got 2,800 looking for $3,000. Got it. There's a round of applause.
All right, round of applause.
Any new bidders for 3,200? Uh-huh. I got 3,032, 3,200. I got 3,000 looking for 32. I got 3,000 going once, 3,200. That's a yes. I got 3,200. 3,200 looking for 34. 34, yes. 36. 36, I got a wrong head nod there. 3,400. 3,400. I got 34 looking for 36. Anybody thirsty? 3,400 going once. 3,400 going twice. And thank you, Mike. $3,400.
Thank you. We just have 2 more live auction items. We're up to number 8, which is the front row table for our 2022 Attitude of Gratitude. So that will be our 21st annual event, and the winner will receive a VIP basket to share with your table of 10, along with a full-page program ad. And we are excited to already be counting down to 2022. In fact, that date, which I'm going to share with you guys later, but I can give you a sneak peek as well, it's going to be November 21st, 2022. So mark your calendar and get your table in.
Sorry about that, Craig. That was my mic thing that just fell. So next year's table sitting right here?
Wherever they want to, Jeff.
Huh, all right. So let's go $500. $500. I know our normal bidder, I got 500 over here, looking for $600, looking for $600. Let's not sell this for less than 1,000. Probably should have started there because I think that's what you have to pay to be here. So I got 500 looking for 6. Give me $600. You all going to come back next year? I got 600 looking for 7, 8, $800 right here. I got 900 over here. $1,000 up here. I got $1,000 looking for $1,100, $1,100, $1,200. Anybody else at $1,200? $1,200 looking for 13 right now. $1,300. Round of applause. 1,300. $1,400. $1,300 over there. I'm looking for 14 now. He just took a swig of his beer. I got 1,300 right here. Looking for 14. 1,400. Take another swig. You'll bid 14 after another one. So I got $1,300, 1,300, looking for $1,400. 1,300 right now. Did I miss somebody? 1,300 going once. Oh, somebody raised their hand over there. Chad, be careful. Angie's raising, I'm sorry. I got 1,300 going twice. Sold over here for $1,300. Thank you, Jill and Rob.
And Jeff, as an added bonus, we can double down if the other bidder wants to do another table.
We make so much more money so faster by doing this. $1,300 as well. Thank you. $1,300. Matt, thank you.
Thank you, thank you. This is our last one. We're down to our absolute last auction item, and this is a new thing for us. We're calling it Sponsor Our New Event by Filling Your Cup. This event is going to take place on June 30th, 2022. And tonight, Opening Doors is unveiling an exciting new event called Filling Your Cup. It's going to happen at the Hotel Julian. It's an uplifting and inspirational coffee-themed event featuring award-winning speaker and author Annie Meehan. So tonight's winning bidder will receive a front row table of 8 for Filling Your Cup.
Excellent. All right. So I think this is a new item, so I'm not sure what we've got here, to be honest, but you guys tell me, and let's get this thing rolling. And again, maybe your last chance to win tonight. So the rest of you, if you don't get this one, I guess you walk out. I won't tell you. So, all right. Front row table to see Annie Meehan. All right. $300. $300 for a table of 8. $300. Are we raising hands or are we waving to people? Now I got a starting bid for $300 right there. Very good. $400. Looking for $400. I'm making her bid at $300 just because we're going to sell it for $400 at least. So somebody give me a $400 bid, get her off the hook. Looking for $400. Looking for $400. That's not sticker with it right now. I got $300. Let's give somebody $400 for this. Thank you. $400. Give me $500. $500. Let's go. $400 right now. Looking for $500. $450. Let's go $450. Make it harder for me, easier for you. I'm at $400. Looking for $450. $400. We're running out of money here. Looks like I'm at $400 going once. $400 going twice. $450. $500. Somebody bid over here. Right at the last second. Now we're at $500. $550. $600. This took a while to get here, though. So we're at $550. Looking for $600. $600 maybe. $550 going once. $550 going twice. And sold over here again. Thanks, Jill. $550. Front row table. Can we get that one?
Jeff, I think it's time for us to go back to the heart. What do
Yeah.
you think? Let's go back and see how we're doing at kind of filling up our own cup, our own heart. I know Annie's working as quickly. Oh, what? All right. Look at that, folks. Okay, the heart's not empty. It really is full, you guys. Whoa.
It's full.
Look at that. That is awesome.
Your heart's full, Bobby.
The heart is full. The heart.
We normally don't leave until it is, so that's good. We're there.
That's awesome. That is fantastic. And we still have some more fun things to do.
Absolutely.
So I know many of you purchased raffle tickets, and I know Sister Mercy is going to do the official drawing. And I think, I'm not sure, Annie, Annie's bringing the bucket up. Look at her. She's like doing everything. Let's give a big round of applause to Annie Lorenz. I mean, she does all this behind the scenes work. Fantastic.
And does do a ton of work for this event. So this is kind of her Super Bowl.
All right, so, and is Sister Mercy still here? Oh, here she comes, here she comes. So we're gonna do the Dine Around Town tickets first.
Sister Mercy's drawing.
And Sister Mercy's doing it all. So nobody can question the sister.
Something
okay?
about not letting me for some reason.
Not you, sorry, not you. Only Sister Mercy, we trust you. Okay, so if you can't trust a nun, she says, who can you trust? Okay, so Jeff, if you wanna hold it up, and then she can kind of like dig around, not look.
Hang on.
There you go, there you go, shuffle it around.
That's it. You sure?
Okay.
Took 4 of them.
You can make the announcement, Jeff. What is it, yours?
It's one of our nuns.
Oh, yay! That's awesome!
Sister Janice. Sister Janice Roseman.
Oh, that's great. I think that's only fitting. No, hey,
How much did she pay you?
no.
She bought 1 ticket and 1. Good for
Hey,
her.
this is when Marie says, just give it up to God. He'll figure it all out, so he figured it out. So thank you so much, Sister Mercy. That's awesome.
You got the other one behind you.
All right, so the next one, Sister Mercy, yep, the other bucket. So we're gonna draw one, and this is the 50-50. Now, the last time I had, it was
Is it more than this?
Oh, a lot more.
Oh, yeah. I like your number better. Okay. So we have, and this is theirs, right? This is their half, right? Look at the money she's fanning out. $860 in cold hard cash that she's fanning out and keeping herself cool with. Okay, so this is our 50-50. Sister Marcy, is there?
If Sister Marcy pulls out another sister here, we are going to have an audit.
No, there's no audit. There's no audit going on. We totally trust. No.
Well, let me share just a little bit of background here. This is the way the nuns actually give to this event. So they buy a lot of tickets.
Exactly. Now, this is a good thing. No, there's nothing to apologize. Listen, everybody put their ticket in.
Unless it is you.
Oh, both of these nuns live at Mount St.
All right,
Francis.
you gotta tell me-
Yes, let's give them a big round of applause.
Sister Ines Turnmeyer.
Aww,
Sweet.
that's wonderful. Thank you. Congratulations, Sister Marcy. Thank you. You did a great job. Yes, Sister Marcy, thank you all so very much. So really, the last thing I get to do is just say thank you. Thanks to Jeff. Let's give Jeff a big round of applause. I think we had a record night of live auction items, so thanks to you.
Thank you. No, I
We
just
did it.
stand up here. Thank
You did
you. By the way, before you leave tonight, get a chance, say thank you to Morgan and Marie. They're the ones that really are making the difference at this event as well. And not easy for them to come up here and talk in front of a bunch of you guys. So anyways, make sure you say something to them on the way out. Thank you. I appreciate all of your help.
Thank you so much.
Thank
We
you.
want to wish you a very safe and happy Thanksgiving. Our event in 2022 will be on November 21st. All you need is your phone that you can show as you check out. So we'll take good care of you, get your silent auction items, and we just thank you for the generosity that you've shared with all of us tonight and with the residents of Maria House, Teresa's Shelter, and the Francis Apartment. So good night, everyone.
Good night.